Am Rapaport podcast is sponsored by the American Giant Clothing Company, AmericanGiant.com. Go on there. Sweatshirts, rough, well-made, comfortable, breathable, warm. American Giant. Go to AmericanGiant.com. Check out the t-shirts, the sweatshirts. American Giant. All right. Yes. This is the I Am Rapaport stereo podcast. And I am still sick. The voice is still fragile. I'm going to try to keep it as elegant and deep and bassy as I possibly can. If I sound like I'm straining, I am. But the motherfucking podcast must go on. It's the I Am Rapaport stereo podcast. Live.
You down with Rapaport? Yes, I am. 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 You better tune in, IamRapaport.com. Cause every single podcast, you know he drops bombs. I seen him on set, a seasoned vet with true talent. Catch him on his way to CrossFit, rocking the New Balance. He asked me to do the track cause he know I rhyme elite. But I'm just waiting for the Robert De Niro line of the week. Breakfast of Champions, hosted bagel, cream cheese and lox. This is I Am Rapaport, the show never stops. You might catch him out in public, stretching his knees. But if you don't listen to the show, yo, wig up please. Wig up please. This is the I Am Rapaport podcast.
All right, so shit, man. This is I got a lot of things I want to try to discuss during this episode of the I Am Rapaport podcast. We have Charlie Sheen, who is going to get 2 awards today. First ever, I think. First ever person to get 2 awards in 1 week. I'm going to be speaking to the guy who invented the motherfucking card block app. That's right. There's a guy who created a Kardashian app that blocks anything that has to do with Kardashian. So I'm going to be calling this dude up, finding out why. I understand the why, the how, the what. I got a lot of questions for this guy. I'm trying to get some sort of statue built for him. I don't think it's just me. I think a lot of people are already signing up to get this guy a statue. So I'm going to be talking to him, calling him. It's the first ever call-in interview from the I Am Rapaport podcast. Sometimes I call G Moody, but when I do that, it's he's the Black Ed McMahon. He's the co-host. But I've never actually called in somebody else. Anyway, so there's that. And I also want to announce, I'm really fucking excited about this. Now get ready for this, because this is big. It's big for the I Am Rapaport podcast. It's big for the people in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Philadelphia. So November 24th, next week, November 24th, next week, next Tuesday, me and G Modetti live. That's right. We are going to be live in Danbury, New York. It's going to be a fucking big night. We're going to a place called Kaz Bar and Restaurant. K-A-S, Kaz's Bar and Restaurant in Danbury, New York. And I'm going to give all the details. It's going to be put out on the when we put the episode out. But, the address, just so you have it right now, and then we're going to tweet, Instagram, Facebook, all that shit. 3867 Danbury Road in Brewster, New York. It's like about 50 minutes out of the city. The number is 845-363-1869. Me and G Monetti live and direct in front of the people. The crowd can watch. We're taking topics. We're taking on all comers. We will definitely have on basketball shorts. If any fuckboys want to play us in 2-on-2, any fake analysis want to play us in 2-on-2, we will find a court at nighttime. We're going live and direct. I believe we start at 8 p.m., 9 p.m., and I'm excited about it. I haven't been on a stage performing live since I used to do stand-up comedy. I don't know if you guys know that I used to do stand-up comedy, but that's how I started acting. I started out as a stand-up comic. Now, was I a great stand-up comic? Definitely not. Was I good? That's, debatable. But I had what they call chutzpah. Okay? So basically, I don't know exactly how we're going to rock this. We're going to have some good music playing. But me and Moody are going to be up there. We're going to be, talking, performing, doing the do, interacting with the crowd. It's like a stand-up comedy show, except for it's me and G Moody. It's the I Am Rapaport live show. Come in live and direct. Am I a little nervous? Fuck no. I think G Moody might be a little nervous, but we're doing that on the 24th. And again, it's in Danbury, New York. Kaz's Bar and Restaurant. Probably about 100 people. It's not a huge place, but it's not a small place. It ain't fucking Carnegie Hall. It ain't Madison Square Garden, but it ain't a shitbox either. All right, so we're gonna tweet out all the information, all the details, and anybody who's in New York, in Connecticut, New Jersey, Philly, if you want to make your way down there, I would love to have you. We're gonna have soft ass I Am Rapaport podcast T-shirts, and I'm excited about it. I'm amped up. We're gonna get rough, rugged, and raw, and we're definitely doing the live show, Raw Dog Without a Bag. So that's that on that. And then another thing that I'm actually personally very excited about. There's a DJ, a friend of mine. His name is DJ Platurn. On Monday, he did a fucking dope ass Tribe Called Quest best of mix. And then he followed it up. He's dropping it on Tuesday with the part 2 of it. So he does some crazy shit. His name is DJ Platurn, and I believe he's putting it up on OK Player on Monday. And I sort of narrate it, but it's really his show. He does his thing, DJ Platurn, Platurn. And the mix is going to be available. It's going to be available to stream and listen to, and I'm just proud of it. He's a really good DJ. His music, and this first mixtape really inspired the way we cut together scenes and edited together scenes, and the flow of a lot of the musicality in the film that I directed, Beach Rhymes in Life, the travels of a Tribe Called Quest, who are doing their thing recently. They're celebrating the 25th year anniversary of People's Instinctive Travels in the Paths of Rhythm. They were just on Jimmy Fallon, and Fife's been doing his thing, and on ESPN, and obviously I'm a big fan of theirs. So I'm excited about Plattern's Best of Tribe Called Quest remix part 2. It's dope. He does wild shit. He fucks with the samples. He fucks with the song, and it's dope. It's dope listening for anybody who loves good music, good mixes. If you love hip hop, of course, you're the easy customer. And that's going on. What the fuck else is going on? I don't know what else is going on. I'm pumped up because Sunday, I'm Sunday, I talk about my fantasy football. Just to give you a little overview of where we're at. This week, I play Lisa Ann, former porn star Lisa Ann, and now she's a fantasy expert and an analyst, whatever. And she's doing all kind of shit on Sirius, and she's doing her thing. I'm going to kick her fucking ass. I play her in fantasy football in the Howard Stern Fantasy Football League. I'm going to kick her fucking ass. And the beauty of this week is that we are going to Fafafooey's house, a.k.a. Baba Booey's house, a.k.a. Mama Monkey's house, to watch the games. So ain't going to be no texting, ain't going to be no tweeting, ain't going to be no emails, ain't going to be anything. We're all going to be face-to-face combat. And most of the league is going to be there, and it's going to be great. And, I break Fafafooey's balls, but I'm looking forward to having a good time. Hopefully, there's some good food. He's got a really, really nice house. I can't tell the location because, he's Fafafooey. But, we're going to start the show off. This is going to get interesting. We're going to call this dude up, and we're going to talk to him about this this anti-Kardashian, this card block app. So we're going to take a break, and then we'll come back right back in. I'm going to get this dude on the phone. Every single person knows how much I love fantasy football, and there's still plenty of football to be played this season, but it already feels like the playoffs at DraftKings.com, where millionaires are being crowned all season long. DraftKings is fantasy football on demand. Play where you want, when you want, with the players that you want. That is the beauty of 1 week fantasy football at DraftKings. Challenge your friends in a custom league. Do it at work. Talk shit to your friends or join an existing one to play for your share of millions of dollars in prizes being paid out each week. Hurry to DraftKings.com now and turn your love of football into a life-changing payday. Use the promo code RAPAPORT, RAPAPORT, and play for free. All right, this is the I AM RAPAPORT podcast, coming live and direct. I'm about to call this dude. His name is James Shamsey, and he's British. We're going to talk to him about this app he created, the Kardashian Block app. So that's the, he shut shit down.
Hello?
Hey, James, this is Michael Rapaport.
Hey, man, how you doing?
How you doing, man? What's going on? How do I say your last name?
Shamsey.
Shamsey. Where are you from, Australia?
No, from the UK.
Okay. I'm calling live and direct. You're being recorded, and I'm interviewing you on the I Am Rapaport podcast. I don't fact check. We don't fact check at the I Am Rapaport podcast. So, excuse me for I heard the accent. I didn't know if it was Australian, British, or anything like that. But I'm excited to be talking to you. And I have tons of questions, as I'm sure a lot of people do, and. I'm glad you're here. We talk a lot about the Kardashians, good, bad, and indifference. Where, how, why, and who the fuck came up with this idea to do the app? And what exactly is the app called? It's called the Card Block app? Break it down for me, James.
Yeah, so it's called Card Block. So basically what I do is I do PR on tomorrow videos. And so I always look at what's going on in the news and try and find a way to fit it into what I'm doing. And so I was sitting down. This was at the time when there was one of the really bad earthquakes. I forget where it was now, but I was on Facebook looking at it, and all that was coming up was Kylie's lip challenge. I think it was a lip challenge she did, right?
Yeah.
So that's all that was coming up, and there was really nothing covering like what I would say is important news, anything important politically, and stuff that you could do to help people by donating to the charities, for instance, was just completely being overrun by her lip challenge. And then that same week, I think, what's her name? Kim's selfie book came out, and I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck, right?
It's so fucking dumb, because it just made no sense. And so then I was like, well, first, we should make something that blocks it, hence hashtag card block. But then we actually want to take it further and make it so that we don't just block shitty content like that, but we actually replace it with donation links and charity links or things that aren't being covered enough by mainstream media.
That's cool. So then, how'd you go about doing it? And like, how does it work? Which Kardashian do you really have a heart on for? Like, which one do you want to are you really like offends you the most? And like, just tell me more about that. Like, is the app out? Is it downloadable? Can you what's the deal with it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So right now it's a Google Chrome extension. So if you're using Chrome on your laptop,
whoa! It's a what? It's a what? I can't understand your accent. I like it. It's smooth, but what is it called?
It's a Google Chrome extension. So if you're using Chrome on your laptop, yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah. So you use it on that. I mean, I'd say the ones that piss me off the most has to be fucking Kylie. Although none of them really have talent. But granted, I mean, you could argue Kendall's got talent in being pretty, and she's a model and shit. But The whole family just irritates me, because when you've got a following that big on like Twitter and stuff, and you don't use it for any good apart from posting your butts on there,
right?
It's really fucking annoying, right? I mean, it's fine. I mean, I don't have any personal beef against them to some respect, but I'm annoyed that they have so much power and influence and they just use it to show their butts.
Right.
One tweet from them would get thousands of retweets, and then you multiply that by all of their accounts. If they just once a week tweeted about a certain charity or a certain cause or something, that would be enough.
Right, I hear you. I hear you. No, I think that you feel
so much.
I think that you feel the way a lot of people feel. I mean, I don't think it's like a personal thing. I think it's just I'm trying to get, and maybe you could help me out because you sound like you're a smart guy. I'm trying to get a national holiday where there's no Kardashian, there's no mentions of Kardashians, and like it's a national holiday. We could actually make it a worldwide holiday, but like it should just like the whole world, the press, everything, no one mentions them for one day, because the thing for me is like you can't escape them every fucking day, everywhere you go, whether you want to look at them or you don't want to look at them, they're in the press. You just every single day there's something going on, and I think collectively, you know, if people like you who seem like they have the pulse on you know, on these sort of, you know, pop culture things, and you seem smart, you got a nice accent, you know, I feel like we could shut these girls down at least for a day, just for one fucking day, or even like a half a day.
Fuck yeah, I completely feel that. And I was actually thinking something similar, where if it wasn't that specific, it was just one day, like, or 1 month or something, where all the influencers just do, not influencers, not just being Kardashians, but anyone with influence who has like over a few 100,000 followers, just, you know, talks about some charity that they're aligned with or something. But I like your idea more, because that's so much more easier to drive traffic to an idea like that and get people gathering around the same thing. I'll be so down to help with that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like Valentine's Day or like we just pick a random day. Like, I don't know, but there should just be some day where like it's like just like there's just peace and quiet from them the entire day. Now, let me ask you something about this app. Is this thing going to actually be available? Like, are you going to make it available on our phones at some point? How does it work? How do people get it? And more importantly, does it shut down Jenners as well? Like, so is it just Kardashians, or is it like, because Caitlyn, I got a hard on for Caitlyn too, not in a good way. Like, I've had enough for her also. You know what I'm saying? So like, can we add like a plug into this fucking thing, or like what do we got to do to get rid of her for a day?
All right, so right now, just on Chrome, we are working on an app version. We're also doing it so that you can customize what celebrity, so not just Kardashian, but customize what celebrity you want to block. And that's going to be like a bigger thing. But right now, like, the press doesn't want to cover that side of it, because as soon as I mention, like, you'll see, if you Google card block, you're going to see that it's just going to talk about hiding Kardashians. But no one's really covering the aspect of the charity thing and the other awareness thing.
So you're sincere about the charity thing. You're for real about that.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we're not doing this for profit at all. And I think that's going to be like a big thing. But the issue is, you know, all their revenue comes from traffic and ads. And so they don't really want to cover that point. So it's a bit difficult with that respect.
Now, is this have you heard from the Kardashians? Like, what's been the response since since this has come out? Like, and what's been the strangest, craziest thing? Have you heard from the Kardashians? Have you gotten any threats, any hate mail from people that love the Kardashians? Yeah. Like, has your life changed in this app? Because you're taking on, like, this is major shit you're taking on. There's like a real divide between the lovers and the haters.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they haven't officially said anything, but for instance, I was doing an interview for the Daily Beast. Midway through that, I get a phone call saying they've traced my IP address, and I have a curfew for 8 p.m. that night, and I shouldn't leave the house. And they actually told me my address as well.
Oh, shit.
And yeah, it was pretty fucked up. And the annoying thing is, like, in that interview, the interview was going great. And then at the end, he's like, very confident James Shamsy suddenly sounds very scared, and I just started a big pussy. But it was an interesting thing. I mean, we decided, like, we called the police couldn't do anything because they're just shit. And so we were like, what do we do? So we ended up inviting a lot of friends around, and we're just like, bring a knife each just in case. And
yeah, so you never know. But what's been the weirdest thing? Like, have anybody else reached out to you? Like, how has, like, the response been to this app? Or did most people seem excited, or do most people seem like, you know, has anybody been furious? Like, have you gotten, like, are you on Twitter?
Yeah. I mean, I get tweets every day being like, you deserve a Nobel Prize and stuff like that. I'd say like 90% of the response I get is very, 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 very positive. There's the 10% of just really strange people that will, like, tweet me or email me just hating. But then again, like, I get emails and tweets like that for other stuff that I do all the time. Like, I did the Free the Nipple campaign.
Oh,
like,
okay.
There's like a lot of shit that I get messages for all the time. But for Kardashians, yeah, it's mostly positive.
Now, let me ask you a question. This is more of a personal thing because, this podcast, the I Am Rapaport podcast, is a worldwide phenomenon. So is there a way for you to trick or bug the internet so, like, the whole fucking country, the whole world becomes instantly aware of the I Am Rapaport podcast? Can you do that, number one? And number two, is it going to cost me anything? Or maybe you do it on the arm and, like, maybe what do I got to do to get you to do that for me?
I wish that was a bug, mate. But that's what I do. Like, my thing is I show people and brands that they can get on the news and get millions of views, like, without spending a penny. So I'll have to spend some time on it. But, like, feel free to check out my portfolio, dude, and you'll have a look. I'd love to help you with this and with the anti-Kardashian day. That'd be fucking sick.
All right, well, absolutely. Well, we'll stay in touch. I appreciate the time, like I said, we're fans of yours. We appreciate what you're doing. It's all there's bigger things in the world to be upset about, but in a lighthearted way, I seriously I need a fucking break. I need a fucking break from these broads. Enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? And now I don't know how much you follow basketball. I don't know if you're into soccer. I don't know what you're into, but I believe that the Houston Rockets, they fired their coach because their star player, James Harden, is dating a Kardashian. And they started off bad, and now the poor coach, got fired. So the reach is long with these girls, and the damage is it's like there's carnage all over the fucking road.
Yeah, I completely agree, dude.
Listen, James, I appreciate you you taking the time to talk to us. How do we find you on Twitter? How do we find the app? How do we look it up? We just look up Card Block?
Yeah, just look up #CardBlock, and if you want to find me on Twitter, my Twitter handle sucks, but it's @Shamzinator. So
okay.
And then SHAMZINATOR.
All right, well, we're looking to get you some sort of statue built or a monument. I don't know if we're going to, a Purple Heart, some sort of fucking thing. I know people in Washington, don't worry, don't ask any questions, but we're looking to do something. You deserve it and you earn it. I don't know, Man of the Year, Good Samaritan of the Year, something. So we're looking to get you hooked up with some sort of award. And we're definitely I'm going to send you a soft-ass I Am Rapaport podcast t-shirt ASAP.
Thanks so much.
All right, my man.
All right, cheers.
Casper Mattress is an award-winning mattress company that makes the most ridiculously relaxing, supportive mattresses sold directly to the consumers. Trust me, I sleep on one every night. The Casper mattress is available in 6 sizes and has a 10-year full warranty. 10 fucking years. It's made and stitched right here in the United States. Free 2 to 5 day shipping in the United States and Canada. And in New York City, you could get it the day of. A guy will drive up with your mattress in a box and deliver it right to your fucking house. And if you do not like it, you have 100 nights to sleep on this mattress for free. If you do not like it, they will refund. They will come pick up your mattress for free. 100 nights. Go to Casper.com and save $50 using the promo code Rapaport. RAPAPORT. Casper mattresses. We love them. Holy shit. That was really interesting. The internet is fucking crazy, man. And the fact that my man took the time to do that means that he's not playing games. And I think that was cool. That was cool. That was cool talking to that dude. So this is it. The first ever double winner, or should I say double winning. Charlie fucking Sheen, you outdid yourself. And I was thinking, I was like, man, maybe I shouldn't say anything about Charlie Sheen because, well, first of all, it's cliche because everybody's talking about him. But then they're not, because the sad thing about the Charlie Sheen announcing that he's HIV positive is that nobody was even remotely surprised because of the way he lives his life and the sort of shit, and I'm actually, I'm indifferent. I feel a little caught in a rock and a hard place. But I was first thinking of not even mentioning him, and then last night, while I was tossing and turning in bed, preparing as I do mentally for the I Am Rapaport podcast, that's not bullshit. When I'm laying in bed, I think about how we're going to approach what we're going to talk about, what we're not going to talk about, the order in which we're going to talk about it, and so on and so forth when we do the I Am Rapaport podcast. That is the extent of the fact-checking. Me laying in bed thinking, okay? If you've never listened to the I Am Rapaport podcast, once again, we are a non-fact-checking entity. We pride ourselves on that. So there's good, bad, and in between. Sometimes we get it right, sometimes we get it wrong, and sometimes we're totally off our fucking rockers. But that's part of the tightrope act, okay? That's sort of the Philippe Petit, if you saw the Walk, the movie, which I haven't seen, but I'm looking forward to see because I did see the documentary. But he was based on the guy Philippe Petit, who did a bunch of things, but he walked. What a fucking nut job! Talk about a sick fuck of the week. He tightroped without a net, of course, across the Twin Towers, the World Trade Center. What the fuck is that's so crazy when you think about that? I need to see that movie, and I heard the 3D's good. It gives you what is it called? Heights. You're afraid of heights. Oh fuck. I don't know. I'm sick. You know, I liken me doing this podcast to the Michael Jordan flu game. I'm fucked up here, man. My throat's fucked up. I got like water in my face. I got a lot going on, guys. I got a lot fucking going on. Okay. But what was my point? What the fuck was my fucking point? Charlie Sheen. So you, my friend. So I was thinking we should leave it alone. Then I was like, you know what? If Charlie Sheen was just John Smith from so-and-so, we would have a field day because he would be anointed the sick fuck of the week. So unfortunately, Charlie Sheen, without giving with all the details, because I think the world's heard the fucking details, but you say you didn't, but then I heard, what the fuck is her name? The girl, one of the porn stars I heard her on Howard Stern, and I just don't think it's gonna add up in court. And I think you were having sex with girls, raw dog without a bag, and I think you were playing Russian roulette with your dick game. Your dick, yo. Charlie Sheen, your fuck style is, I don't even know if it's definitely not buck wild. Like you're on some other shit. But Charlie Sheen, you are this week's sick fuck of the week for all your antics. Now, that being said, obviously, the chips are going to fall where they're going to fall. Hopefully no one was infected. And hopefully this guy could figure out a way to get his life on track and do something. I feel like he's self-serving, and the reason why he came out, it was to stop people from shaking him down. The whole thing is just a fucking mess. But the bottom line is it added up to him being the sick fuck of the week. And the way he's double winning is that not only is he a sick fuck of the week, he's the sole proprietor of Famous White People Without Lips. Double fucking winning. First time ever. A sick fuck of the week also wins Famous White People Without Lips. I don't know if it'll ever happen again. You'll probably remember where you were when you heard that award given out as a double winner or double winning because it's Charlie Sheen. Like I remember where I was when I heard that Ronald Reagan got shot, where I was when, Muhammad Ali lit the torch in Atlanta. I just wanted to make like some good news. Where I was when Reggie Jackson hit the 3 home runs, and where I was when the space shuttle blew up. Okay? You're probably going to remember the exact moment in time that you heard for the first time on the I Am Rapaport podcast, a guy winning the sick fuck of the week and a famous white person with no lips, all in one fucking episode. It's the I Am Rapaport podcast. I'll be right back. I'm calling my man G Mo Netty, who's buried deep in the fucking bricks, trying to dig his way out of that motherfucking place. All right, Great Sneakers is the first sneaker brand from Brooklyn, New York. Greats is a direct-to-the-consumer sneaker brand that's redefining the sneaker business. I'm telling you, these sneakers are comfortable, stylish, and made with premium materials. Check out all the sneakers at greats.com, and you could save 20% off when you use the promo code RAP, R-A-P. That's RAP, R-A-P. Go to greats.com. Guys like Marshawn Lynch and Kevin Durant also endorse Great sneakers, all right? Marshawn Lynch just came out with the Beast Mode sneaker made exclusively by greats.com, all right? Made by Great Sneakers. Go to greats.com and save 20% by using the promo code RAP. Trust me, stylish, comfortable, low-key, flashy, but not too flashy. Greats.com. Go to greats.com. Yo, we come in with that shit. G Monetti is rocking, doing the beats over here at the I Am Rapaport podcast. He's making fire beats. If anybody wants to get on one of them beats and rhyme, come and spit your shit. Men, women, children, anybody wants to step on one of those beats, just grab it and do it. But this is the I Am Rapaport podcast. I am the Gringo Mandingo, a.k.a. the White Arsenio Hall. My partner is Gerald Moody, a.k.a. the Black Ed McMahon, and we're going to get him on the phone, and we're going to jump into some shit and some updates with G Monet, see what he has to say for himself. He almost got his ass benched for his performance in the last episode. He sounded like he was on lithium.
YOLO.
Hey, there he is, Mr. Excitement himself.
That is right. What up?
Yo, what's going on, G Monetti?
Everything's good, man. It's a little raining out here in New York, so I'm just chilling, That's it. Everything's good, bro.
All right, so the people want to know. We by the time this airs, we might have reached your GoFundMe goals. What the fuck is going on up there? Because I see pictures of you on the internet, and I see you on Twitter, and it looks like you're in the rubble out there.
Yeah, man. We're working big time, hard work, man. And we break it down to the rubble, and then we build it back up.
Okay, and do you have any training in construction, you personally?
I have zero training in any type of construction.
Okay.
But I watch, and I observe, and I learn.
All right, well, listen, in all seriousness, I'll say it on Gerald's behalf. The GoFundMe for Gerald's project, every nickel will be accounted for, and we will have every nickel receipts for it.
Yeah.
The response has been overwhelmingly humbling.
Word.
I know that we can't even believe that people listen to the I Am Rapaport podcast, let alone are supporting G Monetti for this. We're sending out gifts. And all the stuff that people are signed up for. We're going to be generous, as you people have been generous, more than you get, more than you even sent us. We're going to be sending, more shit back because I know it means a lot to G Monetti.
Absolutely.
And we're actually going to do, as soon as the crib is done, we're going to have a little party in the Bronx. We're going to vet you, though, because we're not having any fucking nut jobs. And trust me when I tell you, I'm going to have my taser gun on me, because if anybody tries to come up to the Gloom Tomb in the Bronx and get hype, then you're going to get a buzz stick on your ass.
Yes.
Okay. But I think most people that have to have anything to do with the I Am Rapaport podcast come in peace and just want to hang out. So, G, I was telling people about the first ever live I Am Rapaport podcast coming November 24th from Kaz's Bar and Restaurant in Danbury, New York. How are you feeling about this? I'm not going to be nervous because I've done years and years of film, television, stage. You, my friend, are going to be standing in front of 100 people, 150 people. Who knows? I think more people might come than they might expect.
Right.
Do you expect yourself to be nervous when we're going live? Really, we're truly going live and actually raw dog without a bag for real. Are you going to be nervous?
No, because I'm working with a vet. I'm with a pro.
Okay.
So I take your lead, and we just do what we do like we do in the fucking house.
Okay.
It's going to be a breeze.
Okay. So I'm looking for So yes, I'm gonna. I don't want to keep saying it, and we're gonna tweet out all the shit. November 24th, 8-9 o'clock, Kaz's Bar and Restaurant, 3867 Danbury Road, Brewster, New York, right outside of the city. We're going to be up there. We're going to have T-shirts. We're selling T-shirts. We probably, you know what? Fuck it. We're giving away T-shirts. I ain't selling shit. We're giving away T-shirts. You come out there. If we run out of T-shirts, I'll take your address. I'll send you a fucking T-shirt. We're not selling shit. You come out and see me and G Monetti for the first live I Am Rapaport podcast. You're going to get a fucking soft-ass I Am Rapaport podcast T-shirt. You got me on that, G Monetti?
I hear you, man. You're very generous. The fans love you. You're good, man.
All right. Well, the fans love you too, G Monetti. So G Monetti, aka the Black Ed McMahon. What do you have to say for yourself? Like, what's going on over there? I did this alone without you. I gave the first ever Sick Fuck of the Week and Famous White Person with No Lips award. I don't think it'll ever happen again. But Charlie Sheen. He got it because I said first, I wanted to, why would I talk about Charlie Sheen? Then I said, if this was Joe Schmo from St. Louis, he would absolutely be the sick fuck of the week for what he's done. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. So
we can't cut him any slack just because it's Charlie Sheen. And I didn't even go over the details because everybody knows it. And we had to get him. So I did that and he, but he was a double winning because you know how he's like always was like winner, winning. He's double winning with this. So what do you have to talk? What do you have to say, G Monet?
About this Charlie Sheen guy? Is anybody surprised that he caught the monster with his behavior?
No.
Nobody should be surprised. He don't have to make He didn't have to go on a Today Show and that big announcement. We figured. We knew you was going to catch it at some point. You're having relations with porn stars. You're hitting them raw. Of course.
Yeah. That's the thing is that no one's surprised, and I feel like I don't know with all the shit that's going on in the world and with him and the way he's handled himself and the craziness. No one is surprised. Obviously, you want to see him, be healthy and be all right, but. I don't know. Do you think that'll ever happen again? A guy will win Sick Fuck of the Week and the famous white person with no lips?
Nah, I think that's it. That's it for him.
Yeah, I don't see that's going to happen. And then I also wanted to throw this out there because this is a staple record of my life, and I know you fuck with it, and I think it's appropriate with all the craziness that's going on in the world. And I've had this record in my life since I was about 19. So I wanted to do this week's record of the week. All right, so the record of the week is one of the best. It's if you ever ask me top fives or top threes, or if you're on a desert island for the rest of your life, what record would you bring? This will always come. So my record of the week, and I highly urge anybody who's listened to it to re-listen to it, and people who've never listened to it to explore it and experience for the first time, because I think it's so beautiful, so important. It's so the title speaks for itself. It just comes from such a pure place, and it's actually the 50th anniversary of the record. But this week's record of the week is John Coltrane's "A Love Supreme."
Nice.
I was playing that record a lot last weekend because, obviously me and G Monetti and the I Am Rap, we talk a lot of shit and, we fuck around and I said, we were almost going to cancel the last podcast, but the podcast must go on. Every morning this week, and I used to do it all the time, I've turned that record on and I just sort of listen to it, get my head on straight, try to appreciate waking up, breathing, being able to walk and do that. And this record, it's a jazz record. It's by the great John Coltrane, Elvin Jones, it's part of the big quartet, the famous quartet, McCoy Tyner, Jimmy Garrison on the bass, some other dudes played on there. And listen, I'm not really like one who could articulate music or jazz very well, but I just sincerely recommend that you take a listen to A Love Supreme by John Coltrane. It's a 50th anniversary. You could download it, pay for it, steal it, Spotify it, do whatever you want, but it's the type of record that'll really kind of get you centered, appreciate it. And the title itself, A Love Supreme, and there's the first song on it. It's like a 4-piece suite. I wouldn't even call it a song. It's like 4 pieces. They start chanting that, and I just think it's a beautiful record. It's a special record, and it's definitely a record that I always keep close by. It's on all my iPods, on my phones, and I just love that record. So you want to add anything about that? And when did you first hear that record of Love Supreme, Moody?
Oh, I heard that record probably 1990. I got put up on that, and my father always had jazz in the crib, so I was always with jazz. But this is like something else. Like it's one of those albums where it's just like you have to have it. It puts you in a good mood, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it puts you in a good mood. It puts you in a good mood, and it's influential, and I'm not one of these dudes who are gonna be like, if you don't know it, you're a dumb fuck. So if you don't know it, check it out, and if you do know it, take a chance, take some time to listen to it, and let it vibrate in your soul, because it's dope. It's very, very, very dope. What else is crack-a-lackin', Mr. Moody?
Oh man, I see. Holly Berry's on a third divorce, man. I think she better give it up.
Damn. Has she been married 3 times?
Hell yeah.
Shit, man. I don't know. Yeah, fuck, man. 3 strikes and you're out, man. That's enough.
Yeah, man. I mean, 1 is a motherfucker. But
1 is a motherfucker.
God damn.
Yeah, that's a lot of aggravation. That's a lot of, but she's got kids with 2 dudes. Listen, I'm gonna keep it 155% real. I'm going to family court tomorrow. That child support and that whole world, and she's definitely gonna be the one with most of the cash. That whole thing. Listen, I don't wish divorce on my worst enemy. Straight the fuck up. If you're married. Yeah. Try to stay married, because like my man Johnny Taylor, he didn't come up with it's cheaper to keep her out of his ass for no reason.
Yeah.
That song, like, it's kind of lighthearted when he's singing. He's like, it's cheaper to keep her. That could have easily been a blues song with a guy crying, singing to be like, it's cheaper to keep her, like, because it's fucking cheaper to keep her. And Halle Berry, if you're 0 for 3, I say shut the whole fucking program down now. You're Halle Berry, man. Just shut it down. She's got 2 baby daddies, and the baby daddies were fighting. Yo, that's
yeah, man. Yo, shut it down.
Yeah, shut it down. Shut it down. What else, G Monetti? I was telling the people that I earlier I called the dude who created the Card Block app. So we had an interview with him. He's the dude who created the Kardashian Block app, and he was telling us about that. I told him that we might have to even hire an artist. We're trying to get a statue built for this fucking guy.
Yeah. An American hero.
Yes, a worldwide hero. And you know what's fucked up is that Kevin McHale felt the brunt of the Kardashians, because, the Houston Rockets are a basketball team, for those of you who don't know. They started the season 4-7, which isn't great, but it's not terrible. It's like 11 games into the season. James Harden, their star player, is dating Khloe Kardashian. James Harden, on one of his days off so far, went and visited Khloe Kardashian. Your star player is dating a Kardashian. You're 4-7, but they fire Hall of Famer Kevin McHale. What the fuck is going on here? If I'm Kevin McHale, I'm like, those little fucking girls. Hey, I would be pissed if I was him.
Yeah, they took the star away. Motherfuckers in Paris and shit. Yo, he's wildin', man.
The carnage is all over the place. The wreckage of what these people do is all over the place.
Yeah, man. And they don't care.
No, they don't care.
That app is apropos.
All right, listen. My voice is fucked up. This is it's going to be a shorter episode because this is my instrument. Okay, this is my fucking instrument. And when I say I have to go to family court tomorrow, I'm not fucking bullshitting you. I'm doing that. I'm working, and I'm coming to New York. And me and G Monetti will be face to face live from the Gloom Tomb of New York City. And I don't know what to say. You got anything else you want to hit the people with?
When you go to that family court tomorrow, man, usually men don't come out of there in good shape. Just pray that fucking judge ain't a sucker, and he's fucking he doesn't or she doesn't just hate men and will hear your case fairly.
Yeah. I was thinking of going in there on some Ving Rhames shit, like I was gonna put a piece of tape on the back of my neck, but I don't think that'll go good. I don't know. Is that probably not a good idea?
Go as Caitlyn. Maybe they'll have compassion for a motherfucker transitioning. Because that's what shit is about now.
Yeah, I go in there with a fucking tennis, with my dick tucked and a wig on, and it'll be like, that might work.
Yeah.
That might work. I gotta run that by my lawyer. See how that works. All right, we're signing off. This is the I Am Rapaport podcast. Again, next Tuesday, November 24th, live and direct in Danbury, New York. We're going to post the links, post the information. Me and G Monetti, we're going to be there for the people. I'm excited. I'm excited about performing live for the people. I'm excited about people seeing us do our thing live. We're going to be taking questions. We'll be taking requests. Shit, it's going to be a doozy. It's going to be a doozy. And it's Kaz's. We're going to tweet out all the information and tell a friend to tell a friend, and the more people, the merrier, man. We're going to have a good time out there.
Yes, indeed.
And this is the I Am Rapaport podcast, and we're signing off, and we're out. And again, all the people that are fucking with the GoFundMe, you're going to get all your stuff, plus something. We appreciate it. And I don't know what else to say, G Monetti. Just be careful with those bricks.
Yes.
All right, we out.
Peace.